Ugh, I thought I gave it my all, but looking at it now, it's terrible. I checked the results of the recent in-house programming contest and couldn't help but make a strange sound. I'm Genki Kariya, 24 years old. I work in sales at a system development company. At our company, the sales department is required to understand our own products, so we're asked to participate in the in-house programming contest. But honestly, my understanding is pretty low. I was laughed at by manager Naito the other day, saying, "You're on the same level as a guy in his 50s, huh?" But it's not something to laugh about. I'm sorry, but I'll need to take that back and consult with our company's programmers before making a decision.
This is just like last time, right? Can't you just accept this small change in specifications here?
Sorry, I can't make a judgment with my knowledge.
Ugh.
This pattern happens every time, and unless the client is particularly patient, we don't make a deal. As a result, my sales performance hasn't been great, and it's easier to count from the bottom. Fortunately, Manager Naito is kind, so I'm managing to get by, but I can't let things stay this way. Maybe I should increase my study time. Yo, Kariya, you look so down. Did the results of the contest turn out that bad? Ienaga, how about you? Well, I'm in the top 40%. Pretty good for someone not in the development department, I would say. This is Yoshikazu Ienaga, a colleague in the same sales department as me. If you can't program, you can't get contracts. You're like dead weight. I grunt in response. Ienaga isn't exactly an outstanding salesman, but it's clear he's ahead of me. Damn it, I'll get back at you someday. Even you wouldn't be anything without your programmer girlfriend. Well, she's there, so I can't help it, right? Sorry, Kariya. I guess I'm more popular than you. If you can't do your job, you won't get any woman either, huh?
Ienaga, how did you do in the contest?
While we were talking, Ienaga's girlfriend, Fumika Matsumori from the development department, arrives. Thanks, Fumika. I did great, unlike some people.
Good to hear. Kariya, didn't you fail again? Want to study together?
Ah, he's got no talent, so it's pointless to teach him. A waste.
Don't say that. Jeez. Ienaga, you've got a sharp tongue. But it's really devastating. Was the reference book I gave you too hard?
Well, yeah. It somewhat works according to the book.
I see. If we go any more basic, it might be like a children's book, though.
A children's book? That sounds good.
Stop laughing. Programming has a big gap between people's abilities.
Matsumori's nice, but she's unforgiving at times. It's rumored that Matsumori is about to get engaged to Ienaga soon. I still don't get what's good about Ienaga, though. Well, we're about to have lunch, so...
Kariya, see you later. If you have any programming questions, feel free to email me.
At least Ienaga's better at his job than I am, so maybe he's a good match for her. The next morning, I woke up earlier than usual and arrived at the cafe right when it opened. Normally, I have breakfast here as part of my routine, but today, I'm adding studying to the mix. I thought it would be the perfect time since my mind would be fresh in the morning, but... I feel like I haven't made any progress. I've been staring at my laptop and the textbook, but I must be getting tired because I'm losing focus. Looking around, I noticed there are a few regulars, like me, who have brought in laptops. The woman next to me is drinking her hot coffee elegantly. And in that instant, her cup slips and coffee spills.
Hot!
She manages to keep the coffee from spilling it entirely onto her laptop, but in the panic, it ends up on her hand. Are you okay? Use this, please. I quickly grab a handkerchief and offer it to her.
Sorry, thank you.
The moment she accepts the handkerchief, her laptop goes completely black. It seems the coffee has gotten into the exhaust area.
Oh no, there's important data on it.
She mutters, trying to turn it back on. Wait, if you turn it on now, it could short-circuit and break. It's probably because moisture got into the exhaust port. So, hold it with the exhaust port facing down. I tilt her laptop and lift it up. Sure enough, coffee drips from the exhaust. I lightly wipe the exhaust area, and then place the laptop back on its side to look inside. For safety, I'll remove the battery now.
Yes, please.
Now, we need to keep it horizontal and let it dry for at least a day to make sure no moisture seeps in. Once it's fully dried, you can put the battery back and try turning it on. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately. But in that case, the HDD should still be fine, so it can be taken apart and read from another PC.
I see. Thank you.
Sorry. I ended up talking too much.
No, thank you for your help. I'm not very good with hardware. You really know your stuff.
I've done something similar before, and I looked it up when it happened. I couldn't help myself, but it doesn't seem to have been a bother. She smiles gently.
I'm Minami Aizawa. May I ask your name?
I'm Genki Kariya. I'm usually here on weekday mornings, so if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Yes, I'll wash the handkerchief and return it to you next time.
The following Monday morning after the weekend, I went to my usual cafe and saw Aizawa-san already there.
Thank you for the other day. My PC was successfully restored.
I'm glad to hear that, but there might still be milk or sugar left inside, so, if possible, it's better to have it disassembled and cleaned.
Yes, I'll do that. I feel bad, but for this thank you, I'll cover the breakfast cost today.
Huh? No, that's too kind of you.
No, don't worry about it.
Aizawa-san quickly orders 2 breakfast sets. Then, we take a seat together.
Once again, I'm Minami Aizawa. Thank you so much for your help the other day.
She hands me her business card as she says that. I'll take it. Sorry, I keep my business cards at the office. Wait, CEO?
To my surprise, Aizawa's card reads President Love Koi Systems. My father is the chairman. It's a small company.
I had heard of Love Koi Systems. It's a small but skilled system development company. So you're in the same industry? Well, no. I'm...
You're Genki Kariya, right? Don't stand on ceremony. Being a CEO is just a title. You were reading a programming book the other day. Are you a programmer?
No, I'm in sales. I'm studying to better communicate with programmers and understand our products. But I don't seem to have the talent for it. I'm not making any progress at all. I started doing my morning study sessions here to try and increase my study time. Suddenly, a familiar voice from behind interrupts.
Oh, Kariya, good morning. Is this your girlfriend?
Matsumori, what are you saying? And why are you here?
I sometimes stop by to grab coffee before work. But hey, introduce her. Who's this beautiful lady?
It's not what you think. Well, she is...
Kariya's girlfriend, Minami Aizawa.
Huh?
Sorry, I just wanted to mess with you a bit. She's actually a friend who helped me when I spilled coffee the other day.
This is Fumika Matsumori, my colleague and a programmer.
Kariya, you're not as simple as you seem.
What did you hear? That's not it. She's just a friend. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't make such a joke, Matsumori whispers.
Well, I have to go back to work. I still have some leftover tasks from yesterday.
She leaves, leaving behind her bombshell statement. Now I can't stop thinking about it. Looking over at Aizawa-san, she's smiling peacefully. There's no way, right? After that, I started hanging out with Aizawa-san occasionally at the cafe. When she's not there, I study. When she's there, I take a break. It's a bit sweet, but it gives me balance. One day, while I was studying as usual, Aizawa-san showed up.
Good morning, Kariya. How's the studying going?
Well, honestly, not well at all. I've been studying both morning and night, but it feels like I'm not getting anywhere.
Programming is a field where talent speaks more than effort, right? Some people just can't get it. If you've tried that hard and still can't do it, maybe it's time to just give up.
But it's knowledge I need for work.
Do you really think so?
Huh?
Work is about putting the right person in the right place. I think it's better to focus on what you can do instead of forcing yourself. I'm also from a humanities background, and programming was never my strong suit, but I still made it work. I'm able to have proper conversations and meetings with the programmers in the company.
Isn't that because Aizawa-san is amazing?
No, it's all about the method. I brought this book because it's a perfect reference.
How to work with programmers?
It's a book that teaches how to communicate with programmers, viewing it as an intercultural communication.
Intercultural communication?
As you saw when I did the emergency fix on your laptop the other day. It's about having the people who can do certain things do them, and as long as everything fits together, the work will run smoothly. Also, getting to know PGs might be more suited for you than actually understanding programming itself.
That's an interesting perspective. Feeling the weight of the book in my hands, I felt a new possibility arise. A few months after changing my approach to learning, I started seeing visible results. The difficult conversations I had with PGs or programmers became a lot clearer. It was amazing how changing my focus from programming to understanding PGs made such a difference. As a result, I was able to draw clear lines between what I could and couldn't do. Of course, I still can't code and don't understand it fully. But now, there are a lot more things I can handle without having to take them back and check with a PG. Karia, you've been doing great lately. Your sales numbers are up. Thank you. I think I've found a method that works for me. Good. Keep it up. It was becoming more common for me to receive praise. It's all thanks to Aizawa-san. I really can't thank her enough. If she hadn't shown me that new perspective, I would still be stuck in programming. Oh, youth really is something. I'm looking forward to next year's internal programming contest results. No. It's not that I've learned programming or anything. Actually, you know... What's this, Karia? Still can't code a single program? Suddenly, Ienaga interrupts the conversation. We hadn't really spoken much since my sales performance improved. Ienaga thought this was his chance to put me down, grinning as he spoke. So, have you given up on learning programming? Yep, I've given up on it gracefully. But I say this with certainty. Instead, I've decided to approach interactions with PGs as cross-cultural communication. I've chosen to learn how to communicate across cultures. Intercultural communication? We all have different knowledge and backgrounds, but if we understand each other, the work will get done. For understanding, there's no need to accumulate the same amount of knowledge or background. Work's about putting the right person in the right place. As long as everything fits together, the work gets done. This is something Aizawa-san taught me, and now I get it too. Huh. I see. I'm not good at programming either, but I understand this way of thinking now. I'll keep it in mind. Tch, I'm the one who can program better though. Karia's been showing results, and he's becoming a good rival to Ienaga. I'm also about to secure a new contract. I won't lose to Karia just yet. We'll both do our best. Both of them are working hard. It's impressive. It happened a few days later, when I got back from a meeting with a client. The office was unusually noisy, and when I looked, I saw Matsumori from the development department had arrived.
This is bad, Aunt Naga. Our manager is really angry.
No, I just wrapped up the contract as usual.
But you didn't consult with the development department before finalizing the contract, did you?
Well, I approved it, so it's not just Ienaga's fault. What happened? Actually, there was a bit of a problem. The new project Ienaga brought in seemed difficult.
It's not just difficult, we don't have enough personnel. The project requires server design, and the programmers who can handle that are already tied up with other projects.
Ah, so it's one of those specific areas that should have been checked beforehand.
Exactly, but Ienaga went ahead and signed the contract without checking that.
They've written down various areas as special domains, but those rules are so hard to understand.
It was obvious, right? It's clear that specific knowledge is needed for those areas.
Honestly, I also think it's hard to understand. To us, programming itself feels like specialized knowledge. Right now, it's not the time to be nitpicking about house rules. If we cancel the contract now, there will be penalties, and we'll lose a lot of trust. Manager Naito is looking defeated. After some discussion with the head of the development department, they still didn't come up with a good solution. The next morning...
What's wrong, Kariya-san? Do you have something on your mind?
I guess I unconsciously sighed. When I looked up, Aizawa-san was peeking over at me. Oh, good morning. Actually, there's a bit of a hassle at work.
If you want, I can listen to your troubles.
I shouldn't be talking too much about internal affairs, but... Actually, a colleague took on a project that involves server-side development, but the programmers who can design it are already busy with other projects.
Network specialists are rare, huh?
She gets it right away, as expected of Aizawa-san. My colleague has some basic programming knowledge, so he thought he could handle it himself, but... He proceeded with the contract without consulting with the development department, saying, "We can do it." The department had approved it, and now they're trying to figure out a solution.
Do you think it'll work out?
Yesterday, the department heads had a meeting, but it seems like it's going to be tough. At this point, the project is definitely going to blow up, and they're even considering retracting the contract.
Well, how about my company takes it on as a subcontract?
She says this as casually as asking about today's lunch specials, and I'm wide-eyed. Huh? Can we do that? I mean, is it okay?
Yes. You'll be able to offload this project that's definitely going to blow up, and we'll solve the problem on our end. We'll also get some work, and besides, I still owe you for the laptop.
Thank you! I'll talk to the department head right away! A few days later, we're in a meeting room. Aizawa-san's company's technician, Iwata, is also present. How does this look? Can we take on this project?
How about you, Iwata? Does it seem doable?
Iwata, slightly looking down, says, "No problem." He's clearly a technical specialist. That makes Manager Naito visibly relieved. However...
There's one condition. I'd like you to change the sales representative for this project from Ienaga to Kariya.
What? Why?
We can't afford to complicate the project further by saying we can do it without understanding the specifics.
But Kariya is still less knowledgeable about programming than I am.
True, but Kariya knows his limitations well. He'll take back what he doesn't understand. That's a lot better than trying to handle it with half-baked knowledge. Also, Kariya is someone I've worked with closely. Things will go smoothly.
I see. Then I'll accept the condition. Manager? This issue is our responsibility. Aizawa-san's point is completely valid.
Thank you. We'll proceed as discussed.
The next day, Aizawa-san and I are having our usual conversation at the cafe when Ienaga walks in. Aizawa-sama, thank you for helping me recover my mistake the other day.
You're tough. I thought you might resent me.
No, thanks to you, both the manager and I were only giving a stern warning. I am grateful, not resentful. What are you here for? Please, let me treat you as a thank you. How about we go for a meal together? What? Ienaga ignores me and makes his offer to Aizawa-san, but she calmly responds.
I'll have to decline. I don't owe you any thanks.
Don't say that. I just want to get to know someone as wonderful as you.
So, is that a date invitation?
A date? That's not it. But if you insist.
I'm not interested. This is how it feels to receive a sales pitch from someone I have no interest in. If you're going to invite me, I'd rather it be from Kariya-san.
Huh? What? Why this guy?
I know you've been trying hard all this time. You're much more attractive than someone who has an inflated ego and refuses to reflect on themselves.
Even my sales score.
That's probably taken a hit with this whole issue, right?
Ugh. Ienaga, once so confident, is now clearly defeated by Aizawa-san's words. A brief silence falls, and then I open my mouth. I admit I don't know as much about programming as you, and my sales performance wasn't great. But I didn't settle for the current situation. With Aizawa-san's help, I still made an effort to grow in my own way. Also, I think it's impressive that you studied programming and linked that to your sales performance, but that's separate from how you look down on me. You just wanted to feel better about yourself by having someone beneath you, didn't you? I must have hit a nerve, because Ienaga's face contorts, and suddenly there's a loud, deliberate footstep behind him.
I've been watching for a while, Ienaga. What are you doing?
Heh, Fumika, this is just a business thank you.
I heard something about a date. What were you thinking trying to ask such a beautiful woman out?
Matsumori's sudden intrusion causes Ienaga to rush out of the cafe, following her.
Whew. I think it was his rivalry with you. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a mess.
A few days later, as expected, Ienaga ended up angering Matsumori, and they broke off their engagement. Also, possibly due to his previous failures in his personal life, Ienaga's sales performance plummeted rapidly. Losing his confidence, he's become so subdued that rumors suggest he might soon request a transfer or even submit his resignation. Meanwhile, the house rules are thoroughly debated within the company. The parts that were unclear to the sales department have been clarified. And now, there are rules in place to prevent unreasonable sales tactics, which have made things run much smoother. On the other hand, my sales performance has continued to grow steadily. Encouraged by recent events, I invited Aizawa-san to a fancy French restaurant.
You really don't need to go all out like this.
No, please, let me do this. I'm sorry for being so chicken and inviting you only after you said yes.
It's fine, really. I'm just happy that you invited me.
I'm not good at picking up on things, and I can be slow, but when Aizawa-san showed me this chance, I knew I couldn't let it slip away. I've admired you for a long time. When Aizawa-san was invited by Ienaga, I really felt bad about it. I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm so happy. But is it okay? I'm 27 and I'm probably older than you.
Of course. I like you, and I respect you as well.
I like your straightforwardness, Kariya-san.
Aizawa-san smiled shyly, and she looked so wonderful. Instead of stubbornly charging ahead with what's difficult, sometimes taking a detour and trying different paths leads to better results. If we search for different ways to walk through life with Aizawa-san, I'm sure our future will be a bright one.
Turns out my ex was way better. So let's break up, okay? Wait, Hayato-kun, it's you, right?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. Luck, good or bad, is something unseen, yet it has the power to control our lives. Money luck, family luck, luck in competition, there are all kinds, and some people definitely seem to have it on their side.
So Oh yeah, my ex was rich, so he always took me to fancy restaurants.
Here we go again. And me, Hayato Amagaki, seems like I've got no luck at all when it comes to women. When did my luck with women go so wrong? Maybe I was just born this way.
Hey, Hayato, if you love me, come see me now, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, right?
My first girlfriend in high school was a hardcore emotional wreck.
Hayato, help me! I got scammed and now I owe 1,000,000 yen!
My girlfriend in college got tricked by a romance scam, even while dating me. Then there was Psycho, my third girlfriend, who never stopped comparing me to her ex. Man, I'm tired. Why am I even trying so hard to date? With no good memories from dating, I've started wondering if I should just give up. I was actually thinking about breaking up with her soon, when...
Hayato!
Good evening. I walked right into her cheating on me. At this point, it felt like a sign from the heavens to just end it.
Perfect timing. I was just about to tell you. Turns out my ex was way better. So let's break up, okay?
So that guy next to her must be the ex she always talked about. I had a lot I wanted to say, but no reason to waste the energy. Since I had already decided to break up, I just agreed and walked past them. You've gotta be kidding me! This is all out of order! Sure, I looked calm walking away, but I was pissed. After being compared to him so much, seeing it in person finally pushed me over the edge. That's it. I'm drinking tonight. I don't care anymore. Right then, as if to stop my downward spiral, my phone rang from an unknown number. Hello, Amagaki speaking. Normally, I would ignore unknown numbers, but for some reason, I picked up. Not because I had a bad feeling or anything, it just happened. Huh? My dad collapsed? The news hit me like a truck. My breakup didn't matter anymore. My mind went blank. You really have no luck with women. Shut up. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Don't sweat it. The only way left is up now, Hayato. What makes you so sure? Apparently, Dad had horrible luck with women too. Even Mom left him after they finally got married. Still, he always laughed off my misfortunes with an unknowingly cheerful attitude. I can't believe you actually died, Dad. Staring at the chimney, watching the smoke rise into the bright sky, I muttered to myself. By the time I got to the hospital after that call, Dad was already gone. Didn't even get to say goodbye. It was so sudden. I couldn't even cry. Hey Dad, I got dumped again, you know? Come on, laugh it off like you always do. I wonder if my voice reached him, up there in the sky. Are you crying for me, since I can't? Whoa, what a thought. That's so not me. Still reeling from it all, I saw him off and headed home, but it started to rain out of nowhere. I ran to take shelter in a weathered old bus stop. My muttered thoughts were drowned out by the sound of rain hitting the ground.
Excuse me? Wait, Hayato-kun, it's you, right?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. A woman taking shelter at the bus stop spoke to me. She was stunningly beautiful.
Sorry for the sudden approach. I guess it's not surprising you don't remember me. I'm Midori Kisaragi. We went to the same school until 3rd grade.
She looked at me nervously as she said her name, and when I heard it... Midori Kisaragi? Wait, are you that Midori? Her soft smile brought back long-forgotten memories. She was my classmate back then, the one who transferred because her parents moved.
I'm so glad. really glad you remembered.
Sorry, I didn't realize right away. You're just so beautiful now. I didn't recognize you.
Huh?
I mean, that makes it sound like you weren't cute back then, but that's not what I meant, okay? You were already super cute and really popular in class back then.
Cute?
Even after all this time, I couldn't keep it cool in front of such a beauty. Then Midori looked at me with wide eyes and froze.
Hey, Hayato-kun?
What is it, Midori?
Nothing, never mind. I'm just happy to hear you say that. Thank you.
A rush of emotion hit me, and I couldn't take my eyes off her smile. She was that beautiful. Cute and gorgeous? That's just not fair. But still, she's so cute. Anyway, what brought you here?
I'm staying at a relative's place nearby. I thought I'd take a walk down memory lane, but then it suddenly started raining.
I was still curious about what she was going to say before, but we chatted casually until the rain let up. We exchanged contacts, but I'm really not feeling ready to date again. Still, she was insanely beautiful, like someone from another world. I don't think she's a bad person or anything. It's just, I'd just been reminded how unlucky I am with women. Even after getting her number, my heart felt heavy. And the one who always laughed off my love life is gone. That thought followed me all the way home. Hey, Hayato, you're late. Huh? Oh, sorry. Wait. What? Hold up! I can't do ghosts! I'm really not okay with this! I'm not just some random ghost. I'm your ghost dad. Even though I'd never been to your place when I was alive, somehow I found it easy as a ghost. Being dead is kind of awesome. Stop trying to act like this is normal. To think my dad was in my room, I could swear he looked kind of see-through. No, he was definitely see-through. This time, I really was seeing something not of this world, and I totally freaked out. I pinched my cheek as hard as I could. Yeah, it hurt. Dad, why are you here? Maybe I was just hallucinating from the stress, but even so, I wanted to cling to it. For the record, I've got zero sixth sense, never seen or felt anything before, and I've always hated ghost stories. Why? Come on, Hayato, you got dumped again, right? I had to come laugh it off with you. How do you know that? Ghost Dad sees all, buddy. All knowing, all seeing. Damn it, that's not helpful. You're just jealous. Ugh. His see-through hand reached for my head. I didn't feel a thing. Chin up, Hayato. You're gonna be fine. Hearing my dad's voice again, something I thought I'd never experience, made my eyes sting with heat. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, Hayato, make sure you contact that girl Midori, alright? Why do you know that too? That girl's the real deal. Don't go saying you're done with love. Give it one more shot. Ghost Dad's orders, got it? My dad was already impossible to pin down when he was alive. Now he's a ghost, he's even more of a mystery. Hey, welcome home, Hayato. Dinner's ready. That night, I had a rare dream. It was Dad greeting me at our old place. Something that used to be normal until I moved out for work. Yeah, that's right. I used to love coming home to his smile. Oh, Catherine! Hi! Shut up! I'm trying to study here! Dad loved movies. He would wear out his favorite VHS tapes, always crying in front of the screen. My dead dad showed up in my dream. It should have been a touching moment to wake up to. Hayato, get up! You'll be late for your date! But of course, he's still here when I'm awake. Why are you all dressed up, Dad? Well, Hayato, you'd be nervous without me, right? You always make excuses like, I suck at love. Ugh, stop following me.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Hayato. Thanks for making time today.
Midori had invited me out for lunch on our day off, so we met at a familiar local cafe. This has to be a date, right? A date with that Midori. Hey Hayato, only Ghost Dad and the viewers can hear your inner voice. You should be talking to the real Midori in front of you, got it? Jeez, you're hopeless. Sorry for going quiet. I just got nervous all of a sudden.
No, it's okay. I'm nervous too.
Cute.
Hey Hayato, you probably don't remember this, but I used to cry every day at school because I didn't want to transfer.
She looks down with a small smile, recalling her childhood self. I listen closely.
I don't want to say goodbye to everyone. It's too sad. I was so sad to leave. I couldn't stop crying. I'd hide and cry alone during breaks. I knew it was better to smile and enjoy the time I had left, but I just couldn't. But you, Hayato, you were the only one who noticed my tears.
Yeah, I remember. Midori always cried when no one else could see her. And when I noticed, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. So no matter where you go, keep smiling.
You remembered?
No, sorry. I'd actually forgotten until just now. But when you started talking, it came back to me. Back then, I didn't know how to stop a girl from crying. I just wanted to make you smile somehow. So I gave you a hopeful lie to force the tears away. Maybe that was the first time I ever really wanted to protect someone right in front of me.
If you hadn't said that, I probably wouldn't have smiled at all after transferring. So thank you, Hayato. That's why I wanted to tell you. That's why I came back. To see you again.
Midori, I should be thanking you. The reason your smile came true was because you believed in what I said back then. After that, we fell into an easy rhythm, sharing old memories. Looks like Ghost Dad had wandered out. He was getting barked at like crazy by a dog out front. After that, I started seeing Midori regularly. Still can't bring yourself to fall in love again, Hayato? His voice was a little different than usual. Once in a while, Dad spoke with a strange sense of gravity. It's not like I want to force you into romance, okay? But still, you don't need to wonder if she's just like all the others you've known. She's not. She's her own person. Don't compare her to anyone else. His words hit me hard. Crap. I've been doing the same thing. I got so sick of my ex always comparing me to her ex. I would curse her out in my head, smile through the frustration, and swallow it down. I got fed up with her, blamed my bad luck, and even hesitated to face Midori properly. I was doing the exact same thing, comparing Midori to my ex. Whoa, hey! Hayato, what the hell was that? I clapped my cheeks with both hands. The stink snapped me out of it. Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna look at her properly now. Midori's Midori. Yeah, that's right, Hayato. If you end up with Midori, I'll be able to rest easy. Same old dad smile, but somehow I knew what it meant. Once he's at peace, Dad will... This weird time we've had can't last forever. If I'm the last thing he's holding on to... That thought hit me, and I pushed it away before I could take root.
Hey, Reiji, there's a place I want to go to on our next day off.
Sorry. Work's kinda crazy right now. I don't really have time.
Seriously?
Around that time, Psycho, Now my ex was back together with her old flame, Neji Sata. But apparently, he hadn't been giving her much attention lately, and she was starting to get frustrated.
What's with you lately? You're all work and no fun. Kinda lame. At this rate, Hayato was...
Maybe it's only after you lose something that it starts to look appealing. Now Saiko was bringing me, her ex, into the conversation. You were just thinking, maybe my ex was better, weren't you?
No, not at all. Come on, no way. But you know, my ex was...
Ugh.
Hayato!
That day, once again, I just happened to run into them. In a small town like this, it wasn't that strange to keep bumping into people you know.
Long time no see. You look a little cooler now, don't you think?
What are you doing? Saying that to your ex in front of your boyfriend? Kinda messed up.
That's not what I meant, I just...
Well, look who it is. The girl who cheated on my son while dating him. I see. Don't underestimate Ghost Dad. I won't curse your whole bloodline or anything. That's too much trouble. But I'll never forgive you for hurting my boy. Ooh. Vengeance.
Why is it suddenly freezing?
He's suddenly acting like an actual ghost. It's kind of hilarious to watch, so I let it play out. I didn't realize it the other day, but could it be that you are... Huh? Ignoring his girlfriend Saiko, who looked pale and was shaking, he turned to me and asked.
Hey, Reiji, I think I'm catching a cold or something.
Huh? Reiji? Wait, aren't you Reiji?
Dad had been ready to curse Saiko, but now he drifted back beside me like always.
Whoa, I didn't expect it to be you, Reiji.
Seems like Dad knew who Saiko's boyfriend was, so maybe Reiji knew Dad too? Then Dad leaned in and whispered to me. You don't really have to whisper, Dad. I'm the only one who can hear you. Thinking that, I still listened and agreed to speak on his behalf. Are you Reiji Sata? Huh? How do you know my name? I've heard about you a lot from Miss Saiko. She said you were super elite and really cool.
Oh, wait a sec. I never told him your full name.
You sure? Anyway, can you just be quiet for a bit? I'm talking to him right now.
What?
Mr. Sata, my father has something he wants to say to you. He's standing next to me right now. What? Standing? What are you talking about? His name was Katsuto Amagaki, your superior. He passed away recently. He was my father. What? How do you know that? Reiji's eyes flickered, caught between disbelief and wanting to believe.
Hey! Don't say creepy stuff like that. Saying your dead dad is standing next to you, what the hell?
Shut up for a second! Reiji's shout made Saiko flinch. Even I was caught off guard. If that's a lie, then take it back right now, because I really respect that Director Amagaki. I was out of town on business and missed a funeral. After he passed, the whole department fell apart. I realized I still couldn't measure up to him at all.
Reiji, don't try to shoulder it all alone. Look up. You've got teammates around you.
Why? How do you know that? When I passed along my father's words, Reiji's eyes widened. Dad must have said that to him many times. That's what he's saying. I don't know if you believe it or not. I believe it. He told me those exact words when I was just a rookie. Reiji suddenly bowed to me, or rather, to the father standing beside me. To anyone else, it must have looked like he was bowing to me. Director Amagaki, thank you. I'll become someone like you. No matter how many years it takes, I promise.
With you here, I've got nothing to worry about. I'm counting on you now, Reiji.
Seeing that trust between them, so different from the bond I had with Dad, I felt just a little envious. So yeah, Psycho, I don't have time to mess around with you anymore.
But wait, you're thinking something invisible? How can you fall for that? You're just mad at us and making stuff up, and you're seriously buying into it?
Even if that's true, it doesn't change the fact that his father was someone I deeply respected. That's more than enough reason to be done with you.
No way!
After that, Reiji bowed to me again and walked off the way he came.
Wait! Reiji, hold up!
Ha ha ha. Once he makes up his mind, he's not the type to waver. Still, I'm glad. I was worried about work stuff too. Thanks to you being here, I got to tell him what I needed to.
Thanks, Hayato, Dad said with a big smile. I should have felt happy too, but something felt off inside. I wonder how many regrets Dad still has left. Crap! I forgot Ghost Dad can hear my thoughts! I instinctively covered my mouth when I saw Dad's face, but that didn't mean anything.
Hayato, you...
It's not like that! I didn't mean anything weird! As I scrambled for an excuse, someone walked up.
Hayato, what's wrong? You're flailing around over here.
Midori. It's nothing, really. Yeah, I was supposed to meet Midori today, and I ran into those two before that. Glad she didn't bump into Psycho too.
Hey, Hayato, is your dad maybe here right now?
Huh? The unexpected question froze me in place, but...
No, just a feeling, you know? Ever since we first met, I've kind of felt it. Like there's always this soft, fuzzy vibe around you. Or maybe floaty?
Wait, are you saying you can, like, see stuff?
No, I don't have any amazing powers like that. But since I was little, I've always kind of sensed things. Sometimes.
Oh, so that's why I sometimes felt this intense stare. Dad's getting a little shy here.
Sorry. I know this sounds super weird all of a sudden. It was just a little hunch or something.
Midori looked a bit flustered, but let out a breath and smiled softly again.
There's always been this warm feeling around you. So I thought, maybe your dad's right there beside you.
The old me wouldn't have believed in anything invisible like that. I probably would have gotten freaked out and wanted to keep my distance if someone said they see things. But I saw him, one day out of nowhere. My dad, who should have been gone. And once that happened, Midori, I like you. Will you go out with me? I wanted to tell her. I wanted her to stay by my side. Her warm smile, the kindness she showed even to Ghost Dad. The way she never forgot about me. I fell for all of it.
What? Yes, I'd love to.
And just like that, I took a step forward toward a happier future. So yeah, I finally confessed, and right after that, Psycho came running back.
Hayato! I knew it. I still like you the most. So please let's try again.
No, I've got a girlfriend now.
What? But you didn't say anything earlier.
You didn't ask.
I'm Hayato's girlfriend, and you've got something really bad hovering around your back, just so you know. What? What the hell is this chick even talking about?
Oh ho ho! Back again to be cursed, huh? Oh, so spooky.
After that, Psycho ran away bowling. Her fear of the supernatural apparently maxed out. So now, she spends her life getting constant exorcisms and falling for psychic scams. She's officially haunted by invisible stuff forever. By the way, 8 years later, Reiji Sata, who followed in Dad's footsteps, rises to department head at a big trading company. But that's a whole other story.
Oh, wait, you can stream all of these? Technology's amazing! Oh, it's the sequel to my favorite series! I never got to finish it! Can I watch it, Hayato?
That night, back at the apartment, I told Dad he could watch movies with Lovekoi Prime. As you can see, he got way too excited and is now glued to the screen enjoying his movie night. I thought Dad would disappear after I confessed to Midori and she said yes, but I can still see him. Come to think of it, we never actually watched movies together like this before.
Yeah, I was always in your way when you were studying. My bad.
It's fine. Really. I'm sorry too, for always yelling at you like a brat.
What are you talking about? A son's supposed to be a little bratty.
What the hell kind of logic is that? I've lost count how many movies we've watched by now. I start to realize there must be so many he still wanted to see. I won't say you're noisy anymore, so just stay here and watch all the movies you want.
Hayato, are you seriously trying to make me cry? Should I help? Huh?
God no. It hits me how badly I took this time with Dad for granted. Even his usual goofiness now gets me choked up.
The movie I wanted to see most was Hayato living a happy ending. You were the clear star in Dad's life. You had bad luck with women, yeah, but you were always someone I wanted to root for.
I want to throw back a "you were so annoying" like always, but I can't speak. I'll sob like a kid if I let my guard down.
Hayato, your future is gonna be great. That much, Dad guarantees. Because you made me happy.
He gently reaches out to touch my head. I don't feel his hand, but somehow, it's warm.
Now then, time for the end credits.
The movie's end credits roll on the screen. The sunlight streams in through the gaps in the curtain.
I'll go return your bad luck with woman to whatever God gave it to you.
The same goofy smile, trying to lighten the mood. I want to burn that image into my eyes, but the tears blur my vision.
See you around, Hayato. Thanks.
I don't know if this was all just a hallucination or one of those miracles you see in movies. If things had gone differently, I probably wouldn't even remember our last words. But now I remember them clearly, and that alone makes me unbelievably happy. Thanks for laughing it all off, Dad. When I opened the curtain, a sun shower sparkled just like it did that day.